Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. Man, you guys have seen the news. If you haven't, Charlie Kirk, the controversial podcaster, media personality, activist, some would say, and right winger, is gone. According to Donald Trump, Charlie Kirk is gone after speaking at a university in Utah today. He was 31 years old. And hold on, let me get this thing going. He was 31 years old, and it was confirmed by the president just a few minutes ago, probably about 10 minutes ago. I wasn't gonna go live. I was just gonna wait until tonight. But to be honest, I was just so shocked, and I know a lot of other people are shocked right now that this happened, like right now. So I don't know. I was just like, let me at least. I'm off today, so yeah. This from Truth Social from Donald J. Trump himself. The great, even legendary Charlie Kirk is on the live. No one understood or had the heart of the youth of the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and the sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. SSB, bro, man, what? Like I said, I was literally... It was something where I was going to wait till tonight, for the usual stream to talk, because that's how I do. Like, if something breaks in the middle of the day, I just wait till the nighttime where all the info comes out. But I'm just so, like, I don't even know. I just was like, let me just spark it up right now, bro. This is crazy. His last words was gang violence. And 2 days ago, he just had this tweet where he was talking about, if a white person came down the street and did something to a black person, it'll be all over the news. But what if it was and then he did one of those, and people were just like, wow, that's just kind of crazy to go out on. But at least he went out on brand. I want to say this. Though. I do want to say this because there's a lot of people celebrating and things of that sort. I do feel like I have to say this. I'm not rooting or, celebrating any man or woman to pass away. I'm not. I saw the video. The video's crazy, bro. And I know some accounts definitely about to get shut down today for showing that video. The video is insane. I saw the faraway one, and then I saw the close-up one. The close-up one, I didn't even look at my phone. Like, I literally played it because someone said his last words were gang violence. So I played the video and I just looked up like this, and I heard gang violence, and then I heard, a bunch of commotion, everybody kind of like moving around and stuff like that. So yeah. The video is crazy though. Like I said, I saw the far one. The far one was like on some cartoonish stuff. It was insane. But yeah, man, going to his page. Oh yeah. Like I was saying, I got sidetracked. I'm not rooting for any man or woman to pass away, to no longer be on this earth, whether you my enemy or whatever the case might be. I ain't rooting it out on anything, because what goes around comes around. No. They got the dude. They got bro. It's an old dude. It's an old man. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. See, that's the thing, man. See, Buddy was looking like they were making jokes that he kind of looked like what's his name, dog? He looked like yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find these videos. But yeah. The dude, but they got him though. They arrested him like right then and there. University events have terrible security. He did this from 200 yards away. You know what I'm saying? He did 200 yards away, bro. Like, this is a real, like they said, Buddy that tried to get Trump out of here, amateur. This dude 200 yards away, right on the... That's crazy, bro. But like I'm saying, I don't root for no man to go down, no woman, because I feel like it all comes back to you. I know some people say they don't believe in karma. Like 2 Chainz said he don't believe in karma because he's just done too much bad stuff, which I get. I hear Charlie Kirk suspect. Because I need to see this. I want to show this video. But yeah, there's a video of him. He's being arrested. It's an older white gentleman. Yeah, here it is right here. I found it. Is this dude right here, Michael Melanson. And here's the thing right here. He's just saying I had the right to remain silent. I had the right to remain silent. It's who they reporting SSB. Unless it's another dude, but this is what they reporting. He's saying I have the right to remain silent. I have the right to remain silent. So yeah, yeah. How I feel like I say, I ain't rooting for no man, no woman to lose their life. I'll say that off top, whether I agree with you or not, whatever. I think it's some things bigger than that. Another thing I want to say is, right, it's not like, let's give an example, a black example on the other side. When Kevin Samuels passed, it's not like all gender war discussions and dating conversations and debates on social media just ended. That ain't end. The people who hated women were still on the social media hating women, and the woman who hated men was still on the internet hating men after Kevin Samuels was gone. So that's why I'm not so like jumpy excited about when someone who has an opinion that you don't like, that has it on a large platform, spreads it, and they're no longer on this earth or something bad happens to them, because literally there's going to be another person that just takes Charlie Kirk's space. Is that going to be Nick Fuentes? Is that going to be Aiden Ross? We don't know. But someone's going to take his place and have the exact same type of platforms, exact same type of reach, be doing this. The thing I'm looking at, I'm also looking at Buddy from the Fresh and Fit podcast, Myron, because Myron, his whole platform is rage bait. And then he goes to these colleges and does the same thing that Charlie Kirk is doing. Gets a tent, debate with me, prove me wrong, everything like that, right? You said it at the same time. You said at the same time, SSB. I'm looking at Myron like Myron probably about to be he ain't going out again. He's not going outside anymore, bro. He's not going outside anymore. He said this is an old man as well, crashing out. Bro, 200 yards is insane, dog. 200 yards is insane. But yeah, that was the Donald Trump thing. Let me see if I could get to a story. I'm gonna pull up a story. I'm doing all of this in real time. If you like, this is all over the place. I'm doing this in real time. I don't have a planned thing with a bunch of links and stuff ready. I'm doing this in real time. This is from Holmes, Lebanon. Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative activist and Trump ally, passes away after at a Utah campus event. And here's the story from CNN. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Charlie Kirk hands out hats at Utah Valley, and I just got a news alert from Apple News, and they have it. Yep. Apple News just reported it as well. Charlie Kirk is gone at the age of 31. Who is this written by? Eric Bradner. Shout out Eric Bradner from CNN. Charlie Kirk, a conservative political activist and co-founder of the Turning Point USA, was unalived on Wednesday after being at an event at Utah Valley University. President Donald Trump wrote in a Truth Social platform. He was 31. As Trump remade the Republican Party, Kirk embodied the party's newfound populist conservatism in the social media age. Trump has credited Kirk with galvanizing and mobilizing the youth vote for him. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States and America better than Charlie, the president wrote. He was loved by and admired by all, especially me, and now he's no longer with us. Kirk's involvement began at the wake of the Tea Party movement and grew with Trump's ascendance. He co-founded the Turning Point in 2012 at the age of 18. Kirk was a prominent supporter of Trump who courted young voters and used his network of nonprofits to seek out voters on campuses and churches for Trump in 2024. Kirk frequently traveled to college campuses, speaking and taking questions from audience members in exchanges that often led to viral videos. Kirk's appearance at Utah Valley University on Wednesday was the first of a 14-city fall American comeback tour. Kirk was answering a question at the event when a single pop was heard. Video taken by attendees shows the crowd screaming as Kirk recoiled in his seat and appeared to reach for his neck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Among those in attendance was former U.S. Representative Jason Chaffetz, a Utah Republican. He said on Fox News he was at an event with his wife, daughter, and son-in-law. He said Kirk, quote unquote, came out. He was throwing hats, riling up the crowd. Then he started taking questions before the rang out. I'm gonna watch the live And of course, I'm gonna stop it right before like my channel gets taken down, but I'm gonna watch it live. So that's what we're about to do next. Quote unquote, I was watching because I feel like Twitter's probably gonna take down the live. So I'm gonna watch it right now before they take it down. I was watching Charlie. I can't say that I saw the stuff. I can't say I saw him get hit, but I did see him fall immediately backwards into his left. The American Comeback Tour and Kirk's signature Prove Me Wrong table, where he will argue with those who disagree with him to debate an issue. Kirk was also an author and prominent media personality who hosted a daily 3-hour show. He traveled with a private security contingent, a Turning Point USA aide traveling on the tour told CNN, whether he was speaking at large rallies or one in Orem, Utah, or at smaller events. Kirk recently appeared in the Oval Office in May, attending the swearing-in ceremony for Judge Janine Pirro. The president and dozens of other Kirk allies, as well as Democrats, had sharp disagreements with him, posted well wishes and calls for prayers online in wake of the. Kirk was raised in the Chicago suburbs and got his first experience in politics as a high school student when he volunteered for winning the. How did they have this? Did they have this pre-written or something? This is a lot for some breaking news, bro. Where he volunteered for winning the 2010 Senate campaign for of Republican former Senator Mark Kirk. He earned national attention in 2012 when, as a high school senior, he wrote the Breitbart News that high school students were being indoctrinated by liberal textbooks. He briefly attended Harper College, but dropped out to become a full-time conservative activist and went on to argue that college is unnecessary for many people, even though he made a career after traveling to college campuses. Kirk and retired businessman and conservative activist Bill Montgomery co-founded Turning Point USA in 2012. The two had met when Kirk was 18 at a speaking engagement at Benedictine University that followed his Breitbart piece. The organization was quickly backed by a roster of major Republican donors, including Foster Friess. In 2021, Kirk married Erica Franz, with whom they shared 2 young children. And then CNN's Jeff Delaney and Aditya Sangal contributed to this report. They must have did a lot. Okay. Yeah. He said, you see these debates that Kirk doing. Yeah. Oh, he said Tatum. And he said Officer Tatum is the other guy. Yeah. So Officer Tatum, Myron, hey, I bet they won't do it no more. That's the end of that. Public rage bait is over with. All the rage bait is staying inside at the crib on your desktop. Is no more IRL rage bait, especially for serious issues like politics and things like that. That's over with. That ain't happening no more. What's this?
And you asked that one that you talked.
Who agree?
Oh, they don't get to vote. They can't buy firearms. They don't get the same due process. You broke our laws to come into this country. You don't get the same rights as a U.S. citizen,
They are
especially if you are part of MS-13, especially if you are part of an enemy occupying force.
No.
And what I find, and again, this is a left-wing tactic to try to slow down the deportation effort, try to make saying, well, we need to have human rights for all the people that are coming here. Where were the human rights for the student at University of South Carolina that was just killed? Or the human rights of Laken Riley that was just killed at University of Georgia? And the left is intentionally trying to make permanent the enemy occupation of our land, trying to use our own customs against us for people that have never cared about our customs altogether. It is a giant scam, and I hope the deportations continue at great pace.
Once again, my point was not about me caring for illegal immigrants, MS-13 members, gang members. It was strictly on constitutional rights. There's been no case law to say that illegal immigrants don't deserve Fifth Amendment rights.
That's crazy. You say he had the best security. It looked like a dude right here. And how do guys like, well, I obviously don't, think like guys like Speed, someone like more on the entertainment side have anything to worry about, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like all IRL streamers, but like public events, period, because you got to go outside. You got to go to events to make money. You got to go to events to make money, bro. So it's like, what can you do? I don't know. Some things is just like, it just is what it is. It just is what it is, honestly, bro. Like, to be honest, it is what it is. Some stuff you just can't control.
Or First Amendment rights, which are clearly being revoked.
Ain't no one is invincible.
You would agree that he's not getting due process, correct?
No, there absolutely is case law. You can repel an invasion.
No.
If a nation invades you, are you allowed to repel them, shoot them? Are you allowed to do that? Or do you have to stop every person that...
All right, we're going to skip.
Extraordinary progressive.
Keep skipping.
That was his kind of. You have at least a deadly effect.
God bless you guys. We're gonna have to wrap. I'm sorry. Thank you guys.
This one's not beefing today, then, huh?
2016 was a moment where 20% of the people eligible to vote, something like 34% of the vote.
You don't have to do this way. Oh, this is crazy, bro. This is it's pretty eerie, bro. What is his status? His most recent post was deleted. What was it? We are so back. Utah Valley University is fired up and ready for the first stop on the American Comeback Tour. Oh, man. That's eerie. He posted 4 videos of him at Utah Valley University saying where they were there and he was fired up. I wish I would have taken a screenshot. I didn't imagine it would just disappear. Dang. Let me see if I can find it. Utah Valley University. We are so back. Oh, this is it right here. Thousands of college students say, hey, here to see we are so freaking back. America's waking up. Oh, that's crazy. So that was it. We are so back. Fired up. Oh, that's bad. This is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm in shock. I don't even. He said guys like speed bring people together. Politics divide people. That's the difference. I agree. The scariest part is okay. So Jordan and SSB is saying the same thing. Y'all saying the dude hasn't been caught yet. You see, when Trump got hit, people weren't as shook as they are now. Yeah, because it was like. I think it's because like he a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? It's like a social media dude who just be saying crazy stuff. And then we also had that thing that happened recently with Trump where people was like, is Trump alive? Is Trump? So okay, so Jordan, are you sure? Because they saying this is the dude. They caught him immediately. Here's a video of him. This is the one going around. Everybody's saying he was caught immediately. This is the dude. But SSB and Jordan are both saying that the dude is still on the lark. Like he still hasn't been arrested yet. This is like your boy getting hit. Trump is above anything YouTubers do. Yeah. Facts. It's wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's wild. But my thing is when people always celebrate this stuff, he isn't it. That isn't him. Oh my goodness, bro. This ain't him. So it's just so this just a random old dude. I'm not sure if this old guy is a man. So it's just a random dude. So they just arrested a random old guy and he said I have the right to remain silent. I would have been like, I ain't do nothing. But hey, he stayed solid. He ain't snitch. I'm sorry. This week has been a week, hasn't it? This week has been a week. He ain't snitch. He stayed solid. He said, old man, he give money to throw. I'm sorry. I'm joking. It was a joke on the interview. Everybody else could joke except for me because I'm actually from the city. Okay, all right. Everybody else can joke except for Rashad. I get it. Let me see. Where you at? So this dude is really just out at large? I know I'm asking for too much these days, but given that the authorities are saying the suspect is not in custody, you should take down the video of the older man who was arrested. His safety is at risk. So this ain't him. Interesting. Elon Musk, MAGA, and Trumpeters are blaming the left for Charlie Kirk, but they aren't saying that the dude was a white dude. The real Charlie Kirk, once he sees that everybody got the wrong suspect in custody. Dang, bro. So this ain't even him. They said he did it from 200 yards away, bro. Dang, this is him with Bo Nix. All right, bro. Like they making jokes about Bo Nix. Suspect is not in custody. This man whom they did arrest was not him. Find him. So they ain't find dude yet. So he just got away with. Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, the first moment I said it was getting serious. Like I say, when folks thought that Trump was done, bro. When folks thought Trump was done, and they thought he was out of here, and people were celebrating, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna end well. If people celebrate it, oh man, I don't know, man. Hold on, let me see. I'm just reading my text now at this point. People keep texting me. Video posted on social media shows the moment that Charlie Kirk was in seconds leading into the incident. Kirk was being asked about questions. Ain't no way, bro. They said this man was asked questions about mass shootings in America. And he said, do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America in the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence? Kirk responds right before he was hit. That was his last sentence. Oh my God. Oh, buddy. Like everybody said, it's ironic for sure. It's ironic, but goodness gracious, that's just terrible, bro. Oh my goodness. Probably like 2,000 or 3,000 people were there and he gets away. Yeah, he definitely. But he really got away, bro. He ain't gonna get away forever. Like, it's 2025. Like, the technology and cameras and stuff like that, like, they will eventually find him. It's just a matter of how quickly are they gonna find him. Speaking of, they still ain't find Buddy from New Orleans. Buddy from New Orleans still, he still, that man at Taco Bell watching the news with you and I talking about, oh, you think they're gonna get him? What's his name? Derek. That man Derek still gone, bro. Derek Groves. That man still gone. He watching the news with you and me. He might be watching. Oh, I ain't gonna say that. Then I'm gonna get a knock on the door. You know this man? No, I do not know this man. I was making a joke. Let me see. So that was really his last sentence, bro. That's crazy, King. All right, hold on. I'm sorry I said gang at my older age. Was watching too much Kai Cenat. Live. Okay, these live updates from CNN. Gosh, Lee, look how many folks writing. They done put everybody. If you on the clock, if you off the clock, they done called you in. CNN done called you in. About 10 names. Well, we know Charlie Kirk, the conservative political activist and co-founder of Turning Point USA, was unalived after being hit at an event at Utah Valley University. President Donald Trump confirmed Kirk's passing on social media. The suspect in the shooting is not in custody yet, according to a spokesperson from the university, despite the school saying earlier that the police had someone in custody. Trump previously praised Kirk as critical to his gains among young voters in last year's presidential election. Biden. Also, Joe Biden just spoke out 3 minutes ago. Shout out to CNN. There is no place in our country for this kind of violence. Former President Joe Biden called for an end to political violence after the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk in Utah. There's no place for violence in our country. There's no place in our country for this kind of violence. There we go. It must end now, Biden said in a post on X. Jill and I are praying for Charlie Kirk's family and loved ones. Trump orders flags to be lowered at half-staff in honor of Kirk. President Donald Trump is ordering all American flags, quote unquote, to be lowered half-staff in honor of Charlie Kirk after the conservative political activist was unalived on Wednesday. In honor of Charlie Kirk, a great American patriot, I'm ordering all American flags throughout the United States to be lowered at half-mast until Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Dang, the whole week. Dang, the whole week. I ain't even going. Video shows crowd was roaring for Charlie Kirk before he was hit. I want to click this, but CNN kind of risky. If it goes, I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna switch to a different tab. We're gonna do it like that. Okay, this is from his Twitter. So they deleted all the posts for him on Twitter.
That's a lot of people you probably want.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He said it's sad because there was also a school shooting in Colorado today. Oh my goodness. See, bro. Whoo, boy, what? And someone made the little remark. They say, They said, man, we got set 9/11, and now we got September 10th. We got September 10th and 11th now, bro. This is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Video posted to Charlie Kirk's X account shortly before he was hit shows Kirk sitting down with the crowd at Utah Valley University as they cheer him on. Kirk was given a presentation at the university for his first stop of the tour, American Comeback Tour. Speaker Johnson calls Charlie Kirk's unaliving a great heartbreak. House Speaker Mike Johnson called the unaliving of Charlie Kirk as a great heartbreak, describing Kirk as one of the strongest conservative voices. "Quote unquote, it's devastating news. The idea that political violence has taken one of the strongest voices on the conservative side is a great heartbreak," he told reporters upon hearing the news of Kirk's unaliving. Charlie was a close friend of mine and a confidant. He will be sorely missed. Turning Point confirms Kirk's unaliving. Charlie went to his eternal reward with Jesus Christ in heaven. Charlie Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA, has announced the unaliving in a note to employees and supporters. "It's with a heavy heart that we, the Turning Point USA leadership team, write to notify you that earlier this afternoon, Charlie Kirk went to eternal reward with Jesus Christ in heaven." A Turning Point USA official shared the note with CNN. Oh my gosh, dude. He was literally talking about this stuff as his last thing ever, bro. His last thing ever is crazy. Witness says bodyguards rushed Kirk into SUV moments after the ooting. Let me see your chat. Let me see chat. Okay. One man witnessed the moment Charlie Kirk got hit at a Utah college campus today, said immediately after the ooting, the political activist was escorted into an SUV. Jeremy King, 45, said that he was 15 feet away from Kirk when the ooting happened. At first, he thought it was an act or performance. My first thought that it was a part of an act or performance, right? Because you're not thinking clearly, because they're interviewing him and asking him about rights with the LGBTQ plus community. King said he watched Kirk fall back in his chair. "People around me dropped to the ground. I immediately stood over my wife," he said. "You don't know if this is a single hit or if it's going to turn into a mass thing, so you're scanning." This is very just eerie and ironic, bro. I feel like this might be the definition of irony. This entire situation is the definition of irony. Boy, man, what? Will this mark the turn of like the American political opinion on these rights and control and the Second Amendment and all of these things and those laws for those? Will this, you know what I'm saying? Will this change it? Anything? It remains to be seen. Probably not. Because I think we just seen too many of these similar situations before. So I don't think anything will change. But it'd be interesting to see what happens now that the shoe's on the other foot. But I don't know, man. We just got to see. All right. Which signaled him that the ooting was targeted. He said he grabbed his wife and started to run to the nearest exit. We just happened to be running out of the same direction that they were carrying Charlie. And at that moment, I did grab my phone and start recording as they moved him to the SUV and loaded him up like he a sack of potatoes. Officers seen clearing campus buildings in search of the suspect. Video was taken by CNN affiliate KSTU, shows a slew of officers clearing buildings in search of the suspect in the ooting passing a political activist Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. What happened to appear to be a tactical team wearing camouflage gear and helmets can be seen around the campus and in an armored vehicle. As law enforcement went from building to building, some students were seen walking out the building with their hands up. There is no suspect in custody. University spokesperson told CNN, despite the school saying earlier that police did have someone in custody. UVU campus is closed. Class is canceled. Those on campus secure in place until police officers can escort you safely off campus, the university said in a post on X. Police are currently going from building to building, escorting people off campus. Roads to campus are currently closed. CNN political commentator remembers Kirk as enormously courageous and unapologetic about his views. CNN political commentator Scott Jennings reflected on Charlie Kirk's legacy, calling him one of the most uniquely and special people in the conservative movement today. He was able to convince people to get involved with politics that might not have done so otherwise. Facts. I ain't gonna lie. Fact. Jennings told CNN's Casey Hunt today, following the news of his passing, he went on to call Kirk a godly person, quote unquote, unapologetic about his views, enormously courageous and enormously influential. He was leading people. He was influencing people. When he did something, he did something. He said something. When he took a stand on an issue, you can bet that people will move, Jenna said. I want to go to the exact thing that Bernie Sanders said, because Bernie Sanders was like the first kind of major Democrat to say something. Let me go to Bernie Sanders. Political violence has no place in this country. We must condemn this horrifying attack. My thoughts are with Charlie Kirk and his family. And this was before, it came out that he was gone. I'm going to change the playback speed on this. Let me see this.
You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
Oh, this is crazy. Boy, that is crazy. Your side did this. There will be no unity or forgiveness. What do you mean your side did this? That don't even make no sense. You clowns have been causing all this violence with your rhetoric, gloves off. The trending words, bro, is crazy. Charlie Kirk, he's unalive. The A word, adadated. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. That and the iPhone 17, heartbroken, evil. Gotta be careful. I can't click on everything on here. They don't get me out of here. All right, let me see what CNN's saying. We got a new update. We have a new update. How Kirk's Turning Point Action Group fueled Trump's return to the White House. Turning Point Action, the conservative youth organization founded by Charlie Kirk, helped encourage younger voters to turn out for the President Donald Trump in the 2024 campaign, which Trump has credited with helping secure his return to the White House. Here are a few keys that the group supported Trump. Turning Point funneled millions of dollars into the Get Out to Vote program in Arizona, a key battleground state that Trump flipped back from President Joe Biden last year. Turning Point's efforts helped bank votes from more than 125,000 irregular voters it had targeted in that state. A person with knowledge of the group's operation told CNN last year. Trump won Arizona by roughly 187,000 votes. As a part of the quote-unquote Chase a Vote initiative, the group staffers cultivated relationships with specific voters over the course of the campaign to help ensure that they would have won the election. Those efforts included encouraging early voting, driving voters to the polls, and assisting them by mailing in ballots, all with the goal of ensuring that infrequent voters who were inclined to support Trump actually followed through with casting a ballot. The group also allowed to help run Trump's on-the-ground organizing effort because of federal regulators issued decision last year that paved the way for candidates' campaigns to coordinate with outside political groups such as Turning Point on paid canvassing efforts. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. At the end of the day, this is insane, bro. This is insane, dude. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Let me see. Back to Twitter. I don't condone violence, but I'm not sad that Charlie Kirk is gone. He was preaching about how everybody deserves the right to firearms, and then he got hit. That's karma for you. I hope everyone realizes here or in HE double hockey sticks that the violence is real. I don't know how he can. How he gonna realize? He not. See, there we go with the dark humor. Don't speak ill of the dead. However, how is Charlie Kirk gonna be like, dang, I believe in it now? They got me. He can't say nothing. He gone. That's it. That's all. That's it, folks. I don't celebrate death, but when people go around this country spreading nothing but hate and evil, nothing in my heart wants to pray for their survival. By the way, there's no way that he's not unalive. Yeah. Just seen it up close. Oh, yeah, he's out of here. Just witnessing Charlie Kirk for the last 2 hours and been waiting for the news. I think he's unalive, dude. His last words were disgusting and gone. Only for him to, I can't, is exactly what was coming. Good effing written. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. No one deserves that. It honestly looked like he's over. He's done. It's about this time the right wing tells us about wouldn't help. Thoughts and prayers might persuade the dear God to bring him back. Yeah, good luck. Yikes. Politics is a nasty game. Facts. Gun control wouldn't have stopped the ooting in California. Control wouldn't have stopped the ooting in Parkland. Control wouldn't have stopped the ooting in San Diego. Democrats don't want to fix violence. They want to take away your Second Amendment. He said, man, that's crazy, bro. The last thing he spoke about were the same weapons that took him out, bro. The same weapons he was talking about with his last sentences on this earth was the same thing that took him out. I looked at this video and that likely he got hit with a high caliber rifle around where the pink dot is. He definitely pierced the vein area. Either way, he's 100% hit. This is discussing Islamists all over Telegram celebrating Charlie Kirk being hit. They said, who is he? Have to get some fireworks now. www. Media training from unit. They're not a victim card received. He will survive, unfortunately. A person who spent years justifying what is happening to Palestinian children. If this takes him out, there is a God. Oh, wow. I think I have to get off the internet because I can simply not see people celebrating what happened to Charlie Kirk. It's on the front page of Reddit, and all the top comments are celebrating him being hit, hoping that he's unalive. It's absolutely disgusting. Looking to talk to witnesses. Where does it say he a witness? You ain't say nowhere he a witness. People like you is why this is happening. How are you going to flip it on? Now, the Washington Post reporter ain't hit the person. I know he's the president and has a reasonable public response, but I'd be lying if I said this feels at all appropriate. It reads like Charlie Kirk passed away in a car crash or falling off his bike, and that for speaking his mind and trying to change the hearts and minds of Americans through political discourse in the public square. Huh? Bro, what is you saying, my hitter? Like, what is he talking about? What is you talking about, bro? All these guys are going to get doxxed. People are so pissed. I'm seeing war comments in a lot of these chats. The White House. Oh, it's the same thing that those from Truth Social. So they just put that his love and admire about all that's funny. Beautiful. Let me mute this. Dang, that is sad. At the end of the day, buddy 31. But also, why is he on the beach in a full-out suit, bro? Oh, this must be a wedding. This looks like a wedding. Man, hate to see you, brother. And this ain't even Buddy. Stop posting Buddy. You can act like Charlie Kirk, that's fine. But at the end of the day, that's a father and a husband. Anybody celebrating this is disgusting. No one should ever pass away because of political opinion. I disagree with 90% of his views, but this is not the way. It's horrific. It's the last thing he said on earth. Funerals should have crazy security. Yeah. Like the whole Yo Gotti joint. Or who was it? It was like Yo Gotti's mom that they got Big Juke. They got him at Yo Gotti mom's funeral. Funerals is where it really get crazy. So yeah, definitely amp that up. Let me see what this dude was saying, bro. Going on America's Got Talent with my zany talent and win in first place. But it's just the ability to tell whether a woman has an innie or an outie based on external. Okay. Well, that's the type of dude he is. The truly shocking thing about Charlie Kirk is how tepid he was. He was not a radical. He was not inflammatory. He was a mild, engaged, and democratic process, convinced he could win over the hearts and minds through discourse alone. If they hit him, they'll hit us all. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, see, this is what I said, boy. Yeah, these white folks in Utah done got it started. It's going up now. These folks done said it. Whoever it is, whoever at large, who they probably going to catch by the end of the night or by the end of the week. Whoever it is, bro, you done started something, the most annoying discourse, bro. I just hope everybody's safe. It's crazy because Trump was talking about sending the military and everything to Chicago and New Orleans. You should have been focused on Utah, my boy. See, look. See, that's why you don't go live right after something happened, because you just, you know what I mean? Within minutes of Charlie Kirk being hit with this condition still unknown, MSNBC, Gall, Katie Tor Hoffs. You can imagine the Trump administration using this as a justification for something. Let me see.
Federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control, the carjacking situation. He used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something. After one of the
We all agree with Charlie Kirk on basically nothing, except that he deserves the right as every human to speak freely without the threat of violence. Praying for Charlie Kirk and his family. Charlie was one of the more moderate right-wing voices out there, but it doesn't matter. They're celebrating. They see you at the same level. You're all not, or you deserve it, and having opinions liberals had 20 years ago. These people are sick. Oh my gosh, boy. I have 20 screenshots so far. Some are identifiable, others are more difficult. Rest assured, I will try my absolute hardest spinning up my subscriptions to leak check. Hey, right wingers, Republicans, hear me out. It's your boy Rashad Milligan. Hold on. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke at all, brother. Like I said, I don't wish unalivings on anybody. Right wing, left wing, Mexican, Caucasian, African American. Asian. I don't wish unaliving on anybody. Please, you know what I'm saying? I love my job. I love my family. I love my, you know what I'm saying? My loved ones, everybody. I would like for my blood to still be pumping, everything like that. I'm just reacting to the news. National Guard is coming to every state, in my opinion. That's what Trump's saying, but it sounded like he was starting with the black cities and the black areas. I am beyond radicalized. I've had enough. Oh yeah, it's about to get crazy, boy. Yeah, it's about to get crazy. Charlie Kirk is the best America. He engages with people who are largely inactive with politics in a brilliant way. He's the best of what we have to offer. The reason our country works is because of people like Charlie Kirk. I honestly do not have words. Wow, I've unfortunately seen the other video. If Charlie Kirk survives, it is by the hand of God directly. Pray for him. Candace Owens says something as well. A stupid effing boomer who got his boomer a mind poisoned by the left. Charlie Kirk was one of the most people on the right. He's never advocated for political and done nothing but respectful, intelligent debates with students on campuses. If you watch the video, it looks like Charlie Kirk was hit in the chest, not the neck. Hard to say for sure, but that's what it looks like to me. His shirt jumps in a very unnatural way after the hit. Let me go to Candace Owens' page. Let me see. I know she put the thing that says stop what you're doing and pray for him. I saw that. I ain't seen nothing else since then. She said, I can't process this heartbreak emoji. Yep, here it is. Everyone, please stop what you're doing and pray for Charlie Kirk. Please. I can't process this heartbreak emoji. All right, bro. Tell me he made it, please. Nah, heartbreak emoji don't mean he made it. Yeah, same. Please be careful, Candace. Dang. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. For real, bro. All right, let me see. I'm about to the old man might be enemy number one. Yeah, facts. He's jumping the gun. Facts. He did. The moon, it was an advertisement. It was just an ad in the comment section. You know, Twitter now. Elon got a bunch of ads and stuff in the comments. Yeah, old man ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, it was a it was in the advertisement in the comment section. Look, I'm gonna scroll back up. Where we at? It's an ad. With the ongoing bloodline in Africa, conflicts raging in Europe and the Middle East was important. Yeah, it's just an advertisement. There was a blood moon the other day. Oh, snap. Yeah, it's getting crazy, but I ain't gonna lie to you, for real. It's getting crazy, man. But this happening the day before 9/11 is even crazier, bro. Like, people about to be talking about this and 9/11. And we was just talking about the thing. a couple weeks ago. Hurricane Katrina 20th anniversary. Who is this? Looking through. Oh, y'all don't care. My mom just texted me some stuff from my room in her house. Or my old room, I guess. Do you think they'll find them? 100%. They're gonna find them by the end of the week. Charlie Kirk is white. Hey, this ain't OJ. God rest his soul. This ain't OJ Simpson. This Charlie Kirk. They gonna find him by Sunday. They're gonna find him by Monday morning, 12 a.m. midnight, Monday morning. Yeah, Charlie Kirk is white, bro, and he worked with the president. Oh, it's over with. That's what whoever did this, they know they're gonna get caught too. He's just, I don't know, bro. He's doing whatever right now. Let me see. Nothing new from CNN. Nothing new from CNN. I think that is it. Y'all. I'll be live again tonight to talk about everything else from the day, but geez Louise, man. I think that's it. That's everything. I know Fox News. I know they're going crazy. They lowered the flag. All right, we're going to go to Fox News. We're going to look at Fox News real quick. Charlie Kirk, Turning Point founder. Here it is. President Donald Trump orders half staff. Cecilia Garcia and Don Thomas react as they learn the news on social media that Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA founder, being hit at a college event in Utah and Westminster, California. Dang. So where they was at? Where they just seen people in Westminster, California? Is it like the Republicans building something? Oh, Myron. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea. Myron might be live too. Myron, where does Myron stream now? He stream on Rumble. Is he allowed back on YouTube? Oh, he in Spaces. He's in Spaces. Uh-oh. Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him, literally. Let's just say something big will happen tomorrow. Oh, my gosh. This guy name is Omar Nevada Jr. He graduated from Merit Prep. Oh, yeah, Myron feeling it. Myron feeling it, SSB. Myron is feeling the heat. He knows, man. Look, hey, I can't blame you, Myron. I can't blame Myron, bro. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Prayers for Charlie Kirk. Prayers for Charlie. He live right now?
Yep, fuck these killers. They don't scare us. No, they don't. Fuck them. They're not going to win. Charlie, Myron, the left is only getting more violent, but we can't let them stop us. We need warriors like you changing hearts and minds, run events, but stay safe, get security. I agree, bro. I will. They're not going to scare me off. Bluffkin.
Man, if you don't stay in the house.
Appreciate that, Bluffkin.
If you don't stay in the house, Myron. Hey, if you don't stay in the house, Myron, this man talking about they ain't gonna scare me off. I'm gonna keep showing up. But if you don't sit your behind down, let me switch the camera. Oh, is the camera still working? Camera's still working, man. He said I was listening to the Spaces and they going crazy. The perpetrator responsible for this Udin, Charlie Kirk, must be prosecuted to the highest degree of terrorism, federal charges, no BS state cases. I pray Charlie Kirk is okay and nothing happens to him. Oh, it's too late, brother. Wow, I thought you were BLM and you couldn't be more I've been screaming this at the top of my lungs. BLM is a rural organization. The FBI defines rural as a unlawful youth force. Okay, so this was just him before the thing. All right. I'm gonna jump in the Spaces and I'm gonna go back to the Rumble live.
I wouldn't impact or say that any kind of belief system is the reason why he did what he did.
People.
Now I've got.
Yeah.
Sorry, Simon. Let me just do this last bit and then I'll give it straight to you. This is Ryan Dawson just sent me some. I think he's trying to jump back on the space, but he can't at the moment. But he said Trump will now go nuclear. Good luck with stopping him now. This was the red line and it has been crossed. I thought he said read something, but anyway, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Simon,
I was demonetized.
And that's the issue. It's the reaction that people need to be aware of. Your algorithm is going to be filled with your.
Oh no, you ain't getting me off. That's clearly not the loosely. This is 100% by Israel. They pinpoint the attack to a left winger that will cause chaos and carnage up and down the U.S., but it's an aftermath that will. What y'all be talking about, bruh? What y'all supposed to be talking about, bruh? Hold on, let me switch the camera back because I haven't charged my camera yet, so I knew it was gonna go out eventually. It lasted long though, 49 minutes. Folks just be talking. It's from Israel and they planning it to get the. What is you talking about? These guys talking about being warriors. Myron talking about I ain't scared. I'ma still show up. What are you talking about, Myron? You better sit down. YouTube ain't worth nah, man. I will sit in the house, desktop streams, like, comment, subscribe, desktop streams, 100%. That's me.
Kids were there. What the fuck? Yeah, man. Yeah, his family probably was there and saw that, man.
All the talk these guys are doing, crazy.
Any updates on the shooter? None yet. Was looking forward to you talking about Nepal, but this news was not what I wanted to hear. Yeah, bro. Mara, please promise you only do indoor events with extra security. I'm going to take security more seriously, guys. I give you guys my word.
Charlie Kirk has security. That's what SSB just said.
Tech says there's so many people on X celebrating his death. Yeah, bro. People are sick, man. We have lost a common sense of decency and humanity in America, and that's precisely why violence is through the fucking roof, chat.
Ain't this the dude that just said the R word to black people? Like, he uses the R word on a regular basis, like every day, to be provocative, to get views, to get money for his content. That's the same dude, right?
I hope they catch this scumbag alive.
All right, this dude, Myron, he can't stream on YouTube. He banned from YouTube. He got to stream on Rumble. So I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? He put the hoodie, yeah. I'm not gonna react to him too much longer. Like, I can't, just because of YouTube probably get my channel out the way. If he's not allowed on YouTube, then me reacting to him probably get me taken down as well. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that, SSB, unless you have any other suggestions before I close out. I'll be back tonight, like I said, with the usual stuff. The Angel Reese reactions, Angel McCautry speaking about Angel Reese, then Ty Young speaking about Angel McCautry's reaction to Angel Reese. Yeah, I'm gonna speak about stuff like that tonight. Basketball stuff, all that, the usual. Any rap stuff that happens. Probably something from Mafia-thon that happened today. I'm about to get out of here. We'll see you later on with more info. Okay, bet. All right, yeah, I'll be back live tonight. More info about Charlie Kirk, and then basketball, sports, all the usual stuff. Anything with Kai or Speed that pops up that's trending or something like that, we'll talk about tonight. As always, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Jordan and SSB hopping in the chat, showing some love. Y'all all take care of yourselves for the rest of the day. And be safe, man. Be safe. This is crazy. I ain't going to hold you. This is one of the craziest. The day before 9/11 too. 9/10, 9/11 tomorrow. Like we say, the Katrina joint was just 2 weeks ago. Hold on, what they say not good. I'm getting texts right now. Oh man, that's about some football. All right. I'll see you guys. Peace.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.